Alright, so what the hell are we gonna do now? We're gonna build that son of a bitch smeltery thing. Metal workstation. So what we need is to get this iron anvil up. Drop something that we don't need. There we go. And now we're gonna build this bastard. Like there's no tomorrow. There might not be a tomorrow, actually. Because I have a fire sword, and I can only imagine that at some point I'm going to leave it ablaze and fall asleep with it ablaze. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. We got our old metal workstation back. What a great, joyous occasion. Joyous is not a word. What a great occasion it is. Let's see what we got. You better close that fucking door, Fred, you son of a bitch. Alright, we need to build pond armor, Obby. Obby for reals. And we need to get this hatchling circlet, which we actually got the recipe for from one of the markets. I forgot about that. We can make a hatchling circlet. A light iron circlet worn by avian priesthood initiates. That seems like sacrilege if we wore one of those. Just around the village over next door, the bird village, and they're like, what the fuck is he doing with that hat on? It's sort of like if I just walked around the Vatican City with the Pope hat on and was like, what? I'm the Pope. And the real Pope is like, fuck this guy. Take him out. Ewan McGregor, take him out. Anyway, God, I have no idea where I'm going with that. Let's go back inside. Close this door. You know what's next, everybody? We're waiting for daytime, and then we're going to go on an adventure. We're going to go explore the right side of the desert planet for a bit. That's right. It's going to be fucking tight as hell. It's going to be tight as hell. Or TAH, if you like acronyms. We just need to make a few things for our journey. I think we need some more bandages. Some more bandages. I think what a good thing for us to do also is to start some farms over to the right, our left side of our base. Would be a good place, I think. In between our neighboring city of pigeons and our actual base would be a perfect place for agricultural center. Sounds like a fucking great idea. But first, we need to do some upkeep. We need to build some bandages for shiz. We also need to get some inventory space cleared out. Here's some bandages. I think we can make a ton of bandages. Oh, we can make 7 bandages. That's fine. It's whatever. 7 bandages it is. What? We had bandages in our inventory the whole time. Son of a bitch. Maybe we made 2 sets. Maybe it's 2 for each bandages you make. I don't even know at this point. I'm lost. I'm lost in this great big universe. Just a heroic space fish stranded on a purple planet with Fred, the pigeon that was clearly actually born in a fucking barn. Fred, don't you go out there and leave that door open, Fred. Frederick, I can see in your eyes, your mischievous demon-born eyes. You son of a bitch, don't you even think about it. You're gonna let the monsters in, and you know what? Your pigeon guards aren't here to protect you. I'm here with my weird Jason mask and my demon sword. Alright. What the hell were we doing? I have no idea. Let's go up to the ship. Let's go up to the ship. That's what we're doing. We're going to go up to the ship and we're going to store some of our junk in these things. I actually think what we're going to do is put the fire sword in our weapon chest. Where is that? 3rd one? Yes. Fire one going in the weapon chest. Scythe, spoiled slapper. These have names. Let's do some weapons testing. And then I'm actually gonna destroy this broken wave. That's the starter weapon. I want to keep a nightstick for prosperities. These all have names, so I think what I'm gonna do is test them and see if they have special abilities. Let's see. Oh my god, they do. They actually do have special abilities. Well shit, I didn't even know that. So anything that doesn't have a weird name, we're gonna delete. Weak hacker, and then the rest of the stuff we're gonna test out and then make sure that our what the hell am I saying? That our theory that each of these with a name has like a special ability. Like this thing shoots out some sort of weird orb of doom. So we're gonna keep that obviously. And we got the Naff Badger, which is fire. Oh, it has a little symbol. Well, shit, I'm dumb. Okay, so this thing, the senseless poker doesn't. The axe doesn't. They're also white. The wobbly badger doesn't. And the nightstick doesn't, but we're going to keep that. This thing has a skull next to it. I really want to see what that does then. Let's see. Oh, it has like a... I guess that probably poisons people, huh? Yeah, that's pretty sweet. We got a nice arsenal of magical weapons here. Not to mention this sweet-ass Star Shatterer, which has just killed countless innocent creatures across the galaxy. Alright, so we're going to put some random odds and ends into this thing. I have 4 molten cores. What the hell? I know I didn't have 4 before. Did I? I hope not, because that would be really embarrassing. Alright, so guitar, don't need to carry you around at all times, though it is tempting, because who knows when you're going to need to shred a sweet lead on a guitar to mesmerize the bad guys, or just rock in general. You know, sometimes you just gotta rock in general. Alright, so let's put all sorts of stuff, random stuff in here. And then we'll head down to the desert planet, go to the right a bit. It's kind of weird when you're just trying to explain that you're gonna go into the wild blue yonder and do some sweet exploration stuff, and then you just have to say we're gonna go to the right because there's only 2 directions on this massive desert planet. There's only 2 ways to go. Alright, so I'm just sticking a bunch of random junk in here. I think I'm gonna take these metal crates with us. Oh, I'm gonna keep this flag. We need to go put that on our base, so the pigeons know that it's fish property. They're not necessarily unwelcome there, but if they want to get fresh to death, then they're the wrong place. They should be getting fresh to death in their own village, where the high little 3-eye symbols or whatever, where that flies, getting fresh does not fly. Just I don't know. Fucking I don't even know at this point. Warping to planet. And now immediately running to the right. Don't even give a shit. You know what? I'm thinking now, did we go to the right before? Did we? I don't even remember. You'd think if we did go to the right, we would have gotten these little capsules, I guess. So that's a good sign that we didn't. Alright, we're going to go to the right. Oh, look at this huge palm tree over here. Oh, and a gold nug. What a gold nug do over her. What did gold nug do over her? Alright, we're going to chop this palm tree down because it is fronting. Give me this. Give me this gold. Come on, give me the gold. Give me the gold. Got a gold ore. Already worth it. Already a worthwhile adventure. I'm hoping we find another crazy base or something to pillage for all of its goods. You never know what you're going to find on these planets. Maybe we'll find some sort of weird sex dungeon where there's a bunch of fish people just poking each other in different orifices with foreign objects. You never know what you're going to find. I hope I don't find that, but you never know. I mean, you got to take what you get. Sometimes, as a fish, you got needs that need to be met, and sometimes those needs are to have inanimate objects shoved into your gills as a fish. Oh, look at this. We got some sugar cane, or sugar. Alright, alright, Tubbs. Get the hell out of here. Got a sweet sword. Oh, look at this. We need the silver more than anything. Let's head down to the silver ore here. Oh, at the very least, we're going to get some sweet ore from exploring this. That's what you got to tell yourself. If you don't really feel like exploring a desert planet because it's a fucking desert planet, and that in itself is terrible, just tell yourself, you know what? Just on the surface, you're going to find enough ore to build a small nursery for a bunch of babies, at which point you can then eat to cheer yourself up. I don't know about you, but eating small children just cheers me right up. You know, you're thinking, man, I really do not want to be on a planet made of fucking deserts. But then you think, you know what? All this ore I'm finding, I'm gonna build a nursery with that ore. It's gonna be made out of solid fucking gold, and it's gonna be full of delectable small babies, and I'm gonna eat them so hard. I'm gonna eat them so hard. Watch it, guys. I'm just over here trying to get my explorer on. Just know that you did this. You brought this on yourselves. You saw me with a demon sword. You saw me with the sweet-ass armor, and you still tried to front. And that's a no-no. That's a no-no. Fantastic comes in. You just lay down your weapons, and you submit to his will. That's how this goes. That's everybody across the galaxy knows that. So whenever you don't comply, you die. It rhymes for a reason, because it's true. You fucking polar bear son of a bitch. Alright, bald eagle. You son of an asshole. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get this. Nothing so far. Nothing great so far. We did find that nice little... Oh, look at this. It's turning into snow. This seems unlikely. I'm going to be honest. It seems unlikely that this would be here. But I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. It's like crazy desert and turns into snow area. I guess deserts are pretty fucking cold at night. So I guess... No, it doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to make it... I'm not going to tell you it does. It doesn't. But we're going to go with it. Because maybe there's going to be some sort of weird snow base over here where people are sticking things in each other's butts. That seems like the common thread here in this episode. Maybe more episodes than are really necessary have a theme of me talking about sticking things into butts. I apologize. I guess it just is a trigger. Everything reminds me of it. I don't know what that means psychologically. Probably not anything good. But we're gonna leave it at that because, gosh, who knows? I really want this ton of copper. Look at how much. Look at this copper. It's like a fucking smorgasbord of copper. Delicious copper. I love the way you turn green when you get oxidized. Yeah. You know what? I'm thinking, if you're French, maybe you can answer this for me. You guys built a lot of stuff out of copper or brass or whatever the hell the Statue of Liberty is made out of? And if so, did you know that it would turn green after a few years of, you know, being around the fucking ocean? If so, did you do it on purpose? Or did you just think, oh, green's a good color? Or did you think, ah, green, they're going to be so pissed when they realize that this thing is going to turn an ugly green off the coast of New York? I'm talking about the Statue of Liberty. I don't know if I covered that in my... this thing looks really adorable, so we're going to murder it. Before we get into any sort of more offensive talk about French. I love Frenchmen, French women as well. I love French people in general. Did you know that one of the only French hockey players actually plays for the Dallas Stars? And I am a fan of the Dallas Stars, and in turn, I feel as though I am French. Just from that connection, I'm officially French. So I expect gifts from French people to welcome me aboard their beautiful race or country. Probably race is not probably what the word I was looking for there. So far, I've only managed to find some coal and some copper, and also to offend a large portion of the world in real life. That's all that's really gotten us anywhere. So really par for the course of pretty much a normal outing here. We got axe tails down here. They're just wanting to come over here and greet us and bat those beautiful eyelashes. But I'm sorry, axe tails. I just really don't have time. I'm on my way to find probably nothing at all, but who knows? There could very well be a unicorn just around the corner, which I will then kill, take the horn, and then stab Satan with him. I'm going to stab Satan with a unicorn's horn, is what I'm trying to say. That's my main plan right now. It may not be realistic, and maybe I am thinking about the movie Legend, but that's what my main aspirations are at this point. Living the dream. We are getting quite a bit of silver. I'm actually very happy, very happy about that. Oh, the axtails. You're saving this coal for me, I hope. Delicious, delicious fossil fuel. You know, this probably was actually an axtail before it turned into coal. No, that's not how coal works, is it? That's oil. I'm sorry. I didn't listen in science class, usually. I just watched the movies that they played. One time in science class, we got to watch a polar bear alligator jump at us and get straight up owned. No, we watched that movie, something about October Skies, that's what it was, with Jake Gyllenhaal, whenever he was a young chap, and he was playing a young chap. As a young chap, he played a young chap who wanted to go into space, so they built like a toy miniature rocket. Oh, look at this fucking bald eagle. I'm trying to talk about a good American movie that shows the spirit of the Americans in a positive light, as a young lad wants to build a rocket ship and go into outer space, just like every young lad before him. And you're interrupting me, you piece of shit. I have no idea how I go on these tangents about nothing in particular, or things in particular that don't really have any sort of reason. Like, I'm actually on a snow planet digging copper, but for some reason I'm talking about October Skies. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but what happens is he builds a little miniature rocket, and then, I don't want to spoil this for you, but spoiler alert, he accidentally opens a wormhole, and his rocket gets sucked through, and he really just took so much time and effort building the rocket. It caused a lot of problems in his home life, so he had to go through a lot of shit to make this rocket work. And then it opened a wormhole, and he went in after it because it was so important, and he put so much work and went through so much turmoil to get to that point. So he just jumps right in after it. All of a sudden, he's back in time, back before he built the rocket, and he has to do it all over again. And he's like, "What? I just did this." So then he just quits. That's the end of it. He just gives up. It was a really dark movie. Look at all this. Okay, I think this is probably where we're gonna call it quits. Nothing worth finding out here. You would think, oh, it's back to desert. It's back to desert. Now, you guys can tell me, and maybe we're about to find out. Who knows? Do these go in a loop, or is it just endless? Like, is the planet gonna keep generating random shit, or is it actually gonna? Am I gonna find myself back where we started if I go far enough in one direction? Like, there's a loop around, like as if it's round. Tell me in the comments. I don't know. If you know, let me know, because I don't. As we've just covered, I don't know. I'm not gonna mine anything else though. Only these little capsules with the pixels. Oh, and gold. Anything valuable, more valuable than iron. If it's like silver or gold or diamonds, which we're never gonna find on the surface. The gold is rare enough for sure that it takes some time out of my life as a fish in space to mine. Hey, you're dead. Grats. This looks familiar, but then again, we are on a desert planet, so everything looks fucking the same. Look at all this stuff. I really should be mining this, but I'm not gonna. Not even gonna try. We're just gonna go full speed ahead. Look at this fucking guy. Come on, polar bear alligator. Nope. Nope. We're up to 695 pixels, about to be over 700 because we're going to murder these guys promptly. Directly. We're going to eat a bandage. Head back. Alright, come on. We're up at 720. So we've gained quite a bit of pixels from all the death we've just delivered upon the people of Tatooine. We're back in snow. So this is not where we started. I was hoping actually we would just end up back at like the campsite. Oh shit, look at this. Oh no, what did you do? What did you do? I don't know why you even bother opening those things at this point. What is this? A blunt bastard sword. And a blunt prodder. Neither of which I want. Should we call it? I don't know, this is looking kind of promising. It's kind of a flatter area, and it has a lot of chests. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you... Oh, it doesn't... They don't do anything. Am I supposed to be doing something different with those things? Because at this point, they don't actually do shit. Actually, you know what? We may have figured out that they actually do shit. And it just doesn't really... It's hard to tell what they do. Like, they give you the stuff immediately. Let's see. Is there anything different in our inventory? I don't see anything. But apparently I can barely stand due to starvation, so let's eat the feather crown here. There we go. Alright, let's head on. Let's kill these things. What are you doing? That one was a wily bastard. Oh, there's a bunch of chests in this area. I'm seeing them all over the place. Nope. Nope. It's getting dark. You know what's good about dark, though? The big bosses come out at night and they drop some stuff, usually. So, maybe we'll find one since we're so far away from everything that's good in this life. I'm just gonna keep going for eternity. I'm gonna be walking on this goddamn planet. Oh, we got our new ball. We got some new monsters. They're not hard at all, though. You'll know the monsters because they'll be bigger than normal and they'll have like a red aura around them, usually. I want those pixels. Yeah, give me those pixels. Alright, let's get out of here somehow. Yep. I feel like the world can throw anything out at us at this point, and we'll just slice and dice right through it. These things are actually nice. They look weird, like squids. Oh, look at this. We're back in desert. Fantastic. Some pixels. Oh, actually, they are bad after all. I didn't... Oh, those are not the right ones. These green things with the weird eyes are bad. Yes, they are actually bad. Look how much pixels we're getting, though. Oh, this guy definitely wants some. No denying it. He wanted some. I could see it in his eyes. They were ravenous. Poisoned. I got 55 pixels from that. That's what we got. Not exactly the most delicious of treasures, but it's better than nothing. I do have some sort of buff here, I guess. Oh, oh, it gave me like a buff. Well, shit. Look at this fucking thing. What the hell is that? That was weird. Oh, look at this. I'm going so fucking fast now. I am so fast. Look, guys. I'm going to kill you extremely fast. With great haste am I going to murder you. Oh, this guy's a nice guy, though. I'm going to leave you alone. Oh, we got a chest. Almost missed it. We got some bombs. We got another magical thing. A sloppy junk. I don't know. That's a terrible name for anything, basically. Except for actual sloppy junk. Or a food. Some sort of Sloppy Joe variant. I love Sloppy Joes. Delicious. What is this? Platinum. Awesome. 181 pixels and some red dye. Are you serious? That's a good haul right there. We got some sweet treasure just now, everyone. I hope you're as utterly and fucking flamboyantly as excited as I am about this. I don't want to accidentally hit squid elephant, whatever the hell that thing is. Gotta be careful. We're up to 1100 pixels. Oh my god, this thing is a machine gun mouth. I'm gonna have to take him out with great haste. Jeez, that thing hit pretty hard. Let's get some bandages going. Jumping over weird hills. It is dark out, which is a little bit worrying. We are on an icy desert planet, which doesn't really make any sense as we've discussed, but feeling pretty good about myself though in terms of my battle prowess. And I'm feeling pretty good about our bankroll. We are currently rolling in the dough, if you will. Boom! From above, bitches. Fish from above. Never heard that? Now you have. I'm fucking fantastic. Not to be confused with fantastic, though it is a pseudonym. Pseudonym, is that the right word? I think it is, yeah. What the hell is this? I'm gonna do the... It's getting cold, everybody. It's getting cold in the desert, apparently. What is this? Oh, it's just cobblestone? What about this? Plant fiber. So, basically worthless. Except for me to impale myself on. I'm actually in the desert. And I'm still freezing to death. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to call it right here. We're going to... Boom. Right back up to the ship. The Paula Abdul. It's good to be home, Paula. My lovely, sweet thing. Let's go over the 3D printer before we leave. Just to show you what I was talking about earlier. So, this is all the stuff that I have in my inventory. Actually, it's not. This is all the stuff that I've actually scanned. At first, you start with just a hello flag or whatever your race is that you picked in here that you can build. And as you can see, it tells you the price of it. So this flag in particular costs 100, but the electric light, for whatever reason, cost 400. Even though it says a cheap electric light, it is still really expensive. I've got a pixel compressor. It compresses pixels for storage. That's also something you get automatically. All the rest of this stuff I've actually put into this thing and stored it. So it says on the sides, objects scanned are destroyed, just so you know. And then what we'll do is we'll open up our inventory and move it aside and find something we want to save. So, for instance, not building materials, but maybe a bomb. No, does that work? Yeah, it does. Scan. No, it doesn't. It'll give you a price if you can scan it. Let's see. What about one of these? No, counts as a building material. What about one of these things? Nope. Damn it. What about this painting? Yes. So scanning will cost 75 pixels. Boom, scanned. Now that little painting is in here, the calming poster. Now every time if we want to make another one, we pay 300 pixels and we can craft it right away without any materials. The pixel printer will just pop it out like nobody's business. Luckily, I have an old toilet in here already, so we can just have about 370 toilets just lining every wall of our base, just in case we need to make a fish poo or whatever. You know, we have guests over and they all need to use the restroom all at once. We can just be like, you know what? As luck would have it, I actually have a room filled to the brim with 75 toilets. Go to town, my friends. And on that note, I think we're going to head out. I'm Esh. This is EchPlays Starbound. If you guys want to play as well, just go hit up Steam. It's on there. And until next time, play on.